Harrahs Gulf Coast. I promise I'll show you a view tomorrow. All right, guys, this is our first time in Biloxi, Mississippi. Beautiful Biloxi, Mississippi, I will start by saying. The first time, and obviously in this Harrahs. You've seen us at a few other Harrahs across the United States before, like Atlantic City, Laughlin, and I think there's another one in there somewhere. But anyway, really excited to check this place out. Never been here before. So much to show you. We're going to start by a little room tour in here. We literally just got here. We just hopped off the plane, hopped onto the bus, got right to here. We haven't even got our suitcases yet. We are here through a charter with Caesars. So, you've seen me talk about those before. So I can, leave a link below to let you know how those all work if you guys are curious. I've never taken one of those before. But yeah, as I said, first time in Biloxi, first time in Mississippi, actually. So really excited. This will be just a room tour of this particular room in Harrahs. We are in just basically on like a basic king. We do have the Gulf View as well, though, which unfortunately, as you saw from the beginning, it's a little dark out there. It's late. We are very delayed today, so it's very late. But I will show you some shots during the day as well, so that way you can kind of get a bit of an idea of what our view is all about. But anyway, let's do a room tour. Now we are on the 9th floor. We are in room 940, I believe. So if you do like this room, maybe make a note of that if you want to request it. Even just judging by the map, though, it does look like there are some bigger rooms. This does look like it's one of the more basic ones, but that's okay. Honestly, so far, first impressions when we walked in, not bad. Let's start with the bathroom, just because we're right here. So the bathroom is not bad. It looks like it could use a little bit of TLC here and there. There's a few things here on like the wallpaper and whatnot, but otherwise not bad. Like the lighting in here it's a little on the darker side, unfortunately, but they've tried to make up with it by having a bit of the halo lighting around the mirror. And of course they do have one of these if you want to check yourself. Make sure that you don't have anything you need to pluck or prim or whatever in the bathroom. They do include the bodyography stuff, that of course, if you don't use here, you can always take home with you. So that's always good to see as well. Your basic stuff, you got your tissues, your towels, you do have a hair dryer, you do have some more towels down there. I actually do like this art, kind of pulling into the whole purple theme of Harrahs that they tend to use. Yeah, I think it works. The toilet's a bit different. This looks like a toilet that you would find in like your grandparents' house. I don't know why I think that, but like this looks kind of low, just kind of an interesting toilet. The shower area. So there is tiling throughout. Like I said, it has it's not that it's bad. I feel like it just could use a little bit of like a refresh. You do have your communal stuff in here. It's Aurora shampoo, which I don't think Aurora shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. I don't think I've actually seen this Aurora brand in any of the other Caesars properties before. So this is interesting to see. And I will also note, this is the only Caesars property not in Laughlin. We're not in Laughlin. This is the only Caesars property in Biloxi. So just something to note if you are a Caesars fan, you do kind of like playing within their network. This is going to be your only place that you can visit. Actually, I'll tell you about all that stuff later. But otherwise, shower-wise, tub's really small. It's very shallow, so you're not going to really be able to sink too deep in there. It's also an odd shape. It kind of looks like a casket or a coffin, or anyway. But yeah, interesting. This shower, I'm going to already say I'm probably not going to like. But I could be wrong. We'll report back. I just don't think I'm going to like that. But it's kind of odd. Like you have the soap down here, so the water's going to drip. It's going to make the soap kind of wear down. Anyway, let's continue. I do like the full length. You know me. You got to get a little fit check before you head out for a night on the town. So I do like to see that. I don't like to see this. You already know that. The adjoining door, not a fan. I just find it's a bit of for me at least, a safety issue if this is not locked. It's also a noise issue. I do find sometimes with the adjoining doors, you just tend to hear your neighbors. Crossing your fingers when I have that problem for this particular trip. It is carpeted. It looks like it's pretty high up to the carpet. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't pose a problem. The closet area is not bad. You do only have 4 hangers in this particular room, but typical stuff, ironing board. You do have a safe. Safe is pretty low though. I will point that out, but it's there. Now, where the magic happens. Couple funny little things to note. This little luggage rack thing This looks like something you'd see in your grandma's house. Just that sort of floral kind of pattern and stuff on there. It doesn't really belong to me in here. It doesn't look like something that they would have probably in every room. I'm assuming it's not a consistent thing. I don't know where it came from, but it's just kind of interesting. Maybe like a legacy piece from, I don't know if this was always a Harrah's, but I do like the rest of it. I do like the headboard. This also does have some lighting behind as well that you can control from both sides. So if you're on the other side, you can turn this on and off. I do like that. It kind of adds a nice little ambiance in here. No like overhead light, which is typical for a hotel, but still pretty bright. You've got a lot of like lamps in here, so it's bright enough that I think it's okay. I will say a bit of a missed opportunity is over here. There's the nightstand areas on both sides. There's nothing you can open. There's no drawer that you can sort of throw your stuff in. You know, if you have like a few things cluttered up there and you want to maybe just throw it in the drawer when you're heading out. Again, bit of a missed opportunity in my opinion, but it is what it is. I do like how they kind of tie in the vibe here. This definitely looks like it could be, you know, straight on Mississippi in like the Gulf of Mexico or the Gulf of America, depending on who you ask. So I do like that they sort of incorporated that kind of look and feel into the room. I said to Cody when we walked in here, the room was nice and cold for one thing. And I said to him, I just feel like I'm gonna sleep on here. And I don't know why that is. I just get a good welcoming vibe in the place in general. People are really friendly. We had waters waiting for us as soon as we got off the bus and everything. It was just a really nice, nice way to start off the trip. The bed. It feels soft enough. So yeah, we'll see how we do end up sleeping tonight. But yeah, it feels pretty good. But yeah, as I said, I do like the sort of off-white kind of decorative headboard and bed and everything. This unit over here, not a whole lot going on. You do have a few drawers if you want to throw your stuff in there. You also do have a mini fridge in here, which you guys already know I love. So yeah, I'm happy they incorporated that. What I also really like to see is the incorporation of some waters in your room as well. I always love that when, you know, like I said to you before, when for us at least, you know, we just got off a 3-ish hour flight. So it's nice when you come into the room, you can just relax. You got some water in there if you want to have something to drink. Big fan of that. And yeah, TV's a decent size, right in front of the bed. Perfect. If you're coming here and doing some work, got a nice little desk area over here. Got your coffee machine. Not my favorite style coffee machine, but it does the job. You know me, I prefer like a pod type thing, like a Keurig or a Cosmo or whatever. You know, I don't know. These things just always kind of weird me out because like I'm looking down there, it's still water in there. So, you know, yeah, some of those things, that just kind of weirds me out a little bit. But again, the tie-in for being in Biloxi, but the lighthouse is the famous lighthouse here. And just some other little things that just sort of make you feel like you are in Mississippi. Bringing you over to this side of the bed, you guys already know how I feel about this. My favorite chargers. Caesars, I'm telling you now, listen to me. Sell these in your gift shop. I promise you, people will buy these. You don't know how many people that comment and tell me, you know, when I'm in the casinos, if they talk to me, that they love these things as well, saying, how can I get one? I'm telling you guys, just put these for sale. People love these. And yeah, I love to see these in the room. I find they charge very fast. You got to put your little spot there, to, you know, a cradle for your charger. We also have the USB-C as well as two USBs, as well as 2 just standard outlets. So I really, really love those. I think they're amazing. Otherwise, yeah, you've got your little chairs here if you want to maybe have a little drink, kind of hang out, take in the views. Our view, like I said, we do have a Gulf view. So unfortunately you can't see right now, it is dark. We haven't really got a good look at it either. But what I do like is that we do have the bridge over here that will take you across the street. So that's, you know, safety. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is the Blind Tiger over there, which is very, very well known for their seafood, particularly their shrimp. Definitely something I really want to be like checking out. I'm a big shrimp fan, so definitely going to want to check that out. What I also like as well, based on where we are, you can kind of see it over there that we are across the street. You can see Gold Nugget over there. I'm pretty sure that beside Gold Nugget is, yeah, Margaritaville. There's some rides there, a few little, you know, nothing crazy. There's like a Ferris wheel, things like that. I'm definitely going to be checking out that Ferris wheel at some point. It looks like a lot of fun. Maybe not so much the other rides. I'm not really like a carnival ride type kind of guy, but I think the Ferris wheel will be nice just to kind of get maybe some different views and perspectives of, you know, the Biloxi. I don't want to say the strip. It's not really a strip. It's kind of like a square. If you look at a map, it's different, but anyway. Other than that, that's probably it really. Oh yeah, the pool, actually. We do have a view of the pool as well. I believe the pool is heated, so you can use it all year round. We are here in, I have to think about it for a second there. We are here at the end of November. By the time you're seeing this video, it'll probably be December. The likelihood of us using this pool is iffy. We're looking at the weather. It's looking a little bit cooler. I think they said it's up in the 60s Fahrenheit, but I'm a Celsius guy. So for us, I think the highest we're looking at while we're here is like in the low 20s and, you know, mid-teens kind of thing. So not sure if the pool is going to be the right vibe, but if it's sunny enough, pool's heated, maybe we'll check it out. Now, as for the property itself, of course, you do have the casino here. From what I'm told, this is going to be one of the smaller casinos here. I've heard it can be a little smoky. We will check it out though, of course. There are non-smoking areas as well, so that's a good thing to note. Again, you aren't directly on the water, but you're very close to it. Again, I'm also told you probably don't really want to swim right on these beaches. You probably want to go to, I think it's called Deer Island. That's probably where you're going to want to get, like, you know, do most of your swimming. The water's a little more clear over there. You do get some runoff, I believe, from one of the rivers. So the water near the beach can be a little bit dark, like a little bit dirty looking. So probably best bet is to actually go over to Deer Island. There are some ferries and stuff, or not. Yeah, I think ferries that'll take you over there. But yeah, anyway, as for the resort itself, restaurant wise, you do have a few options in here. So you have Sizzle and Salt, which I believe is sort of like more sort of like your bar type food. You also do have Magnolia House, which I know they serve breakfast. I believe it's one of the nicer restaurants in Harrahs, if I'm not mistaken. And then there also is like a little area that has like a few like smaller restaurants. You've got like Steak and Shake, Purple Zebra, which is like your daiquiri bar, Mixed and Mingle Bar and Grill, Beach Walk, Asian Kitchen. So you do have a few places to eat sort of in this general area. As I said, from what I understand, Harrahs is one of the smaller properties here, though. So, you know, there's not going to be a ton of places to eat, but you're going to have, you know, a few pretty good options. And then, you know, like I said, location-wise, you've got the Blind Tiger right over there. You've got a few other places that are probably pretty walkable. There also is a hop-on, hop-off casino bus. I forget what it's actually called, but I think it's Route 2 you want to take, and that'll take you to all the casinos. You can get like, I think one ride's like $1.50. You can get like 1 day pass. You can get a 3-day pass, etc. So just something to think about if you are checking out Biloxi and you kind of want to just check out what's all around you, because I'm pretty sure that's what we will be doing. Speaking of which, I am planning on also doing sort of like what we got up to in Biloxi. This is our first time here. Not really sure what to expect, but I want to do like a little travel vlog just to sort of show what we got up to, maybe inspire you if you guys are planning on coming here. So stay tuned for that as well. That will be something else coming up on the channel. Otherwise, that's probably gonna do it for this particular room tour. Like I said, you know, pretty like basic room. Could use a little TLC here and there, like, you know, there's some carpet pull up over there, there's some marks here in the air on the walls, but I don't know, I actually do think that I'm gonna have a good stay here. I feel like I'm gonna sleep well. I feel like it's a good vibe, and hopefully I'm right. But anyway, if I have missed anything, you guys have any questions, please do not be shy. Please leave them below. It's really helpful to other travelers, so they probably the same questions you guys have. It's also really helpful for me, because any interaction you guys have on my channel, if you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, it all helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed, I ask you, please consider subscribing to the channel. Totally free for you. Really helps me keep delivering this free content to you. I've got so many other like travel videos. If you guys are like Vegas, Atlantic City, Laughlin, Niagara Falls, even like you name it. Maybe I've been there. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, once again, it's video spot right. Viva Biloxi. Viva Harrahs Gulf Coast. I will see you next one. Bye.